what you put out is what you're gonna get back. You have to become what you want to manifest. Curveballs come at you and it's gonna be uncomfortable, but it means that there's growth. I'm like, okay, bring on the change, bring on the uncomfortableness, because I wanna move forward. Hey guys, welcome to Self-Care Sundays with Sophia, where we talk about self-love, self-growth, and everything in between. Today's video, I'm completely just winging it and going to film intuitively what I feel like sharing with you guys. I kind of have an idea of the things I want to talk about because I just did a 4-hour seawall walk with my girlfriend and we had a really inspirational talk about life and manifestation and how to kind of bring in the things that you want to see, making it a reality. One analogy that I really love is just saying how life is like a mirror. What you put out is what you're going to get back. You're not going to get mad at a mirror reflection if you're holding an orange and you see an orange in front of the mirror. That's what's there is there. You're not going to get mad at it and be like, no, it's supposed to be an apple. Like, no, that's what you're putting out. That's what you're giving the mirror. You're showing the mirror an orange, so it's going to reflect back to you an orange. You have to become what you want to manifest. That's why people say getting into the vibration, the feel of what it would be like to be that dream version of you. So what characteristics would they have? Literally just start becoming it and then start thinking like that, and then you'll see it back in your reality. So one of the things me and my girlfriend talked about is just the vibration of gratitude. The more you're grateful, the more the universe is going to give you a reason to be grateful for. So by being grateful, you're attracting more grateful feelings, so more blessings essentially. So that's a great way to kind of hack the system, and just feeling grateful for what you have is really the most powerful thing you can do. I have so many moments where, and I think this just, as I've gotten older, I'm more aware of how blessed I am, and I have more life experience, so I know how other people have it. Some people, even just my relationship with myself, I've done the therapy, I've done the work, and I have the tools to be able to talk myself through things. I just went through a really big life shift, something in my personal life that was really, really hard, and I thankfully have the tools to coach myself through that, because I care about myself and I love myself and I want to feel happy. I forget why I'm bringing this up, but again, this video is just an intuitive video. I just want to share just what's going on, how I feel about life lately. I've just really been geeking out lots lately about the whole like simulation thing. My whole TikTok feed is always about hopping into another dimension, how to hack this life. The older I get and the more synchronicities and lessons and signs I get from the universe, I believe so much. Not saying I fully believe this, but it kind of feels like we are living in a Rick and Morty episode, and one day we're just gonna wake up. There's gonna be like a giant version of up there looking down at us, kind of controlling this little game of life, and that's like the mastermind, the higher version of you, or God, or whatever you want to call it. It just feels so much like life is a game. So why not be the best at it? And if you just simplify life so much and not be so emotionally driven, or not so emotionally motivated, like especially when I was younger, I would be so motivated by, oh, my feelings, I feel this. Being able to step outside and be like, okay, so this doesn't make me feel good. How can we fix that? And how can we advance to the next level? Kind of detaching emotionally. Obviously, we're human beings. It's hard. We are kind of run by our emotions. And emotions are a good thing because they let you know what you like, what you don't like, what makes you feel good. If something makes you feel sad, okay, what do I need to work on to advance and improve and get to the next level? But I just think life can really just be so much simple if we just kind of break it down and feed ourselves positive, good energy. You're going to get more of the whole focal point I think I want of this message of this video this week is you're going to get more of what you're putting out there. Life is completely a mirror. So what do you want? Okay, do you want more abundance in your life? Okay, think abundant thoughts, gratitude. Focus on the things that are rich in your life and feel grateful for that, and only see that. For example, I have been working out lots lately and I'm kind of like, okay, I have a lot of cellulite. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to see that anymore because I keep looking in the mirror and finding that, yeah, I'm going to see more of that. It's going to be more visible to me. Let's focus on all the other beautiful qualities about my body that I love, and those are just going to thrive more. And I think the cellulite will just kind of like melt away somehow. That sounds kind of like magic, but it sort of is like that. I've seen YouTube videos of people that have actually manifested their eye color changing. Things that seem impossible somehow happen. I just feel like there's certain people out there that really have it figured out, and they've figured out how to get to the next level in life, and they're just on kind of like an abundance train where everything is in alignment and everything goes well because their eyes, it's like they have tunnel vision and they only see the good, and what they focus on grows. So back to being emotionally charged, we can't do that. Yes, emotions are good. We got to feel it, get rid of it, move on to the next. But if it's not serving you and if it's guiding you onto a different path of low vibration, we can't stay there for too long. We have to focus on what's good, what's positive. The people around you, are they high vibe? Do they gossip? Do they talk about inspiring ideas? Do they make you feel good about you? Do you feel safe and inspired around them? Or does it make you feel like you're kind of carrying them along and trying to lift them up? Or just, do you get sucked into gossip with them? It's really so powerful who you decide to surround yourself with. Because again, you are what you are. Like, nothing changes if nothing changes. I know I sound a little bit silly right now saying that, but it's so true. I've just been such a believer lately in change and just trying something new, even if it's, and being scared. I said something to myself last week, okay, everything's changing. It's really feeling uncomfortable. And just the last few weeks of life, I knew there was some big change that was going to be happening. And I know that change can feel really uncomfortable and maybe kind of painful if things are not going the way it always has. But I literally came to a point where I'm like, honestly, bring it on. If my life is about to change drastically and everything feels uncertain and uncomfortable, I'm so ready for it because this is what I've been asking for so long. I've been saying, okay, I'm ready for the next phase in life. Okay, come at me. I'm ready for something big. Like, can I like win the lottery, or can I like meet my husband or something, or can some opportunity just come out of thin air? Like, I'm bored. I want some excitement here, but at the same time, of course, you got to go get it. However, you got to kind of be careful what you wish for because, yeah, sometimes in life curveballs come at you and it's going to be uncomfortable, but that's always, it means that there's growth. Without uncomfortable feelings, there's no growth and there's no moving up to the next level. So if you're in a period in life where you feel just uncomfy, and some of the signs that I've been feeling is just I've been feeling really scattered. I don't know where to put my energy. I feel a bit disorganized. And part of me was like, okay, am I drinking too much caffeine? Honestly, maybe. I could cool it a bit because I'm addicted to these energy drinks and I love having coffee and stuff. So I probably could slow my mind down a little bit and meditate and get back to my self-care practices more. But really, I just think I've been sort of subconsciously predicting this big change in life. And I just feel so excited for what's ahead. So many random cool opportunities have come my way. And I have said yes. And I've been at least more open to exploring different routes in life because I'm ready to feel uncomfortable. I'm like, okay, bring on the change, bring on the uncomfortableness because I want to move forward. I need to be scared. You know, I wrote a quote in my planner the other day. I'm going to whip it out actually. It's right beside my bed, but I posted this on Snapchat and it says, okay, I don't want to show you my personal stuff, but I wrote down, change is good, exclamation mark, be fearless with a smiley face and spread love. That is just completely my vibe right now, is to be fearless, to spread love. Anybody around you, again, you're going to get what you give out. So if you're just a kind person and you're giving out good, abundant energy, that's going to multiply back towards you. Again, the mirror theory. You're not going to get mad at the mirror for an orange being in its reflection when you're holding an orange in front of the mirror. That's what you're putting out there. That's the universe just kind of responds to you like a mirror. Whatever energy you're giving off, it reflects it back to you. So if you get mad and things aren't going your way, the fact that you're getting mad and you're not trusting or in alignment tells me that, yeah, that's the energy you're putting out there. You're not in alignment. You're not on your highest energy. You're not trusting in the universe. You are attached to something. You can't let go. You basically are kind of like, my mom always says this quote, or she says how, basically going, like everybody says this, I feel like this is a common thing, but going downstream, it's like if you're in a river on a boat and you're just like rowing and trying to go against the flow of the river or the way the water goes on the stream, you're going to be pedaling and pumping so hard that you're going to lose your breath and tire yourself out, when in reality you should just turn around and go with the flow of the river and just glide through effortlessly. It's being detached and not forcing things in life. That's what you need to do. Don't go downstream, or what is it called? Or you do go downstream? Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say is, yeah, don't go against the flow of life. When something is clearly in resistance and pushing at you and you're trying to push through, that's obviously not for you. If it doesn't feel aligned and it's not smooth sailing, that's not to say everything in life should be smooth sailing. Obviously, things are going to be hard in life and you're going to have obstacles that you do need to fight through. I guess I more so just mean, like, if you just feel like you're forcing something, and there's a line between forcing it and being desperate rather than like working hard and hustling towards it. If there's any type of resistance or desperate energy, it's clearly not for you. So that's when it's time to just, put your hands up to the universe and be like, okay, this is not rejection, it's redirection. We're going a different way, and I'm going to trust that it's going to work out for me. Feeding yourself, constantly having good thoughts, abundant thoughts, being your own biggest cheerleader is so important, because yes, we have our friends, we have our family, we have people around us that can support us, but they can't hold our hand the entire time. So we need to figure out a way to really pump ourselves up, whether it's subliminal messaging from YouTube. The I am affirmation videos are really good just to play in the background. Again, I preach and preach again about journaling. I love journaling, but gratitude, being so grateful for what you have, is the best way to multiply the abundance in your life. And yeah, the more you feel grateful, the more the universe is going to give you a reason to feel grateful. So you ever notice how life is like a chain reaction? You stub your toe, you get angry. Somebody calls you and then hangs up, you get angry. You run out of eggs, you get angry, and things just keep multiplying, and it's like contagious. Misery is so contagious, and even just if the people around you are all miserable, it's like, okay, it's time to check my own energy and get on a high vibe and get out of that. When you're in a good mood and things just they're feeling good and they're flowing naturally, that is a sign that you are in alignment. You're on the right track if things like that are happening. And that's where we want to be. So really holding on to those moments and just feeling it and feeling happy, and if you don't meditate, that's fine, but if you can spend some time before bed just thinking of the things that you're gonna have soon in your life, things that you're working towards, like the path of life that you're moving towards, and feeling like being excited for yourself because it is coming, it's about to happen, and being excited, feeling those feelings already, being in that vibration, and it's gonna just come straight to you. I also just want to encourage you to say yes to new things, and don't be afraid of trying new things. That is the only place in life that you're gonna grow. If you keep doing the same, I don't want to put down 9-to-5 jobs, but let's just say, for example, that works for a lot of people, and that's great. People that have jobs like that, they build up a ladder, they make a great salary, they have benefits, it's awesome, it's stable, and it works for their family. However, somebody that would work a 9-to-5 job and they've got as high as they can for their job, it's going to be, the same routine every day in your life is going to be the same. And if you're happy with that, that's amazing. However, if you're not doing new stuff in your career and trying new curveballs, you're not really going to have new opportunities because you're working that 9-to-5, which is great. I'm not sure if this is the best example, but do you kind of see what I mean? Where A 9 to 5er, same results, everything's stable and it's good. And if that works for you, that's awesome. However, somebody who's self-employed or an entrepreneur and they are just constantly trying new things and failures after failures after failures, and they keep going until they get something that works for them, and it comes with all these opportunities and it's super exciting and stimulating and you're meeting new people. That's how you're going to grow, by constantly saying yes to stuff and not letting those failures define you. I know a lot of people in life, entrepreneurs, they've had multiple failed businesses and that doesn't define them. They kept going. They didn't take that rejection to heart and think, oh, I'm a failure. Nope, moving along, next, redirection. That's not my path. That's totally okay. Move along in life. That's how it should be, to be honest, with everything in life. Failures should not break you. Every single human being experiences failure or rejection many times throughout their life. It's easy to look at the gorgeous girl or the super rich man and think, oh, they've got it made. Everything just goes perfectly for them. You have no idea, and that's just a story that you're creating in your head so that you can compare yourself and feel bad about yourself. How is that going to benefit you by creating some fake story to compare yourself, to put yourself down for? That doesn't sound like being your biggest cheerleader, does it? That sounds like you're being your own enemy. So the fact that you can make up a story like that and believe it, why not make up stories that pump yourself up and make you feel good? So again, it's like the fake it till you make it thing. If you don't believe that you're the shit and you deserve abundant things, make up a story. Why can't you just believe that instead of making up a story about some stranger who's all pretty and seems like they have it made? You don't know that. So do yourself a favor and start building yourself up and making up stories about, I always win at life. I am successful. No matter how many times I keep going, I believe in myself. I am destined to succeed. Saying anything you need that is going to help you through, let's say something doesn't run smoothly and it's redirection. I'm not going to call it a rejection or a failure. It's you need to redirect your life and go a different path. Whatever you need to do to build yourself up to not be broken by that, or even if it's like a breakup with a partner, that's devastating, of course. Feel the emotions, but who says this one person defines your self-worth? You're going to give someone that much power? What do they know? They like chocolate ice cream and you like vanilla ice cream. Who's right? Everybody has different perceptions. Everybody has different opinions, and you can't let the opinion of one person or one company or one whatever it is define your worth. You need to do whatever it is to pump yourself up in order to keep on going so that you can keep searching for that passion or that life partner or that career or that opportunity. Just keep on making moves no matter what. Letting things break you, it becomes a personality trait, and then that failure or that rejection becomes your whole personality. I've had that. I've had an experience in my life that went horribly wrong, and I sat in the depression for like 2 years at least. And I was younger, and now I have the tools to, talk myself out of something, and I can feel sad about something in a healthy manner and then move on. The faster the turnover, the better, because you are so destined for great things. And if you have this desire to have all these incredible things, that means it exists for you. Anything that you can picture in your mind does exist. So just decide, what do you really want? Do you want to travel the world with the love of your life? Okay, let's get there. Let's do the affirmations. Let's say yes to new stuff and have your mind and think about how amazing that's going to feel being on that boat with your fiance in Italy, sharing, a pasta, whatever they do in Italy. Do whatever. Feel the emotions of that happening right now, because if you want that, that means it exists for you. And you should be really excited because, okay, that can happen for me. It happened for Darla, or that random person over there. Why can't it happen for you? They're a person, you're a person. It's possible. So there's just no time to be putting ourselves down or living in our failures or dwelling on it for too long, because you got to just keep going. The more rejections, the better. I'm not kidding you. If you have failure, that's incredible because you're getting out there. You're trying new stuff. You're weaving your way even closer to what it is that you're destined to do and what it is that you're really searching for. So if being able to have the ability to not, I keep repeating myself, but being able to not let the failure destroy you is probably the number one skill you would need in life. I feel like I've said that before, but honestly, not letting rejections or failures define you is so powerful, and being able to quickly turn over and keep going. The more risks you take in life, the more exciting your life is going to be. I think that I always thought of myself as somebody who was, more ballsy and would take risks. But now that I've gotten into my early 30s, I'm like, oh, I'm actually kind of cocooned, and I'm actually really comfortable and not as fearless as I once was. I've had things that by being fearless, it kind of broke me, and but now I'm working on having the courage to get out there and try things that are scary, because you're never too old to start over or go to a new path in life, as long as you just keep putting yourself out there and never give up. Incredible things are going to happen to you. So you should be excited, because whatever that thing you desire is, it's absolutely possible for you, and it is going to come to you as long as you have that mentality. Okay, I think I'm going to wrap up this video. I'm just really excited because I just feel like there's so many incredible things ahead for all of us in life. I feel like everyone was feeling this weird shift, but now we're at the point where we've healed from it, we've gotten stronger, and we're ready to welcome in the new. So thank you guys so much for watching Self-Care Sundays with Sophia. I'm Sophia Pearson. You can find me on all my social medias at Sophia Pearson. Bye. We'll see you guys next time.